For example, here the chemical solvents wasted by a simple and single analytical chromatographic instruments are very negligible because they don't affect the environment that harmfully. So compared to the solvent waste generated by the hundreds of the instruments by a company. So those are very harmful, which are generated by the hundreds of instruments. Slide. So how this green chromatography has evolved? So due to the shortage of the ACN means acetonitrile, which is a conventional solvent used. So due to the shortage of this ACN, acetonitrile, in 2008 and 9, these chromatographers looked for the alternative or less toxic solvents such as ethanol, which are eco-friendly. So using the ethanol and methanol to run their chromatography methods. What is this green chromatography? It seeks to reduce and ideally eliminate pollution at its source to protect human health. So now coming to the instrumentation of the green chromatography. From the solvent reservoir, the solvent is collected and pumped and injected to the column. Column is a specific instrument used for the green chromatography. So after passing the sample into the column, the detector detects the sample and the recorder records the sample. So this is the column instrument, new design. CTO30A is the instrument name of the instrument used for green chromatography. So it controls the temperature up to 150 degrees centigrade with a solvent preheater, proprietary intelligent heat balancer, and post-column solvent cooling. The solvent preheater and IHB ensures the uniform column temperature even at high flow rates. So this is the instrument used in green chromatography. So these are the conventional organic solvents and the eco-friendly organic solvents. So due to the shortage of acetonitrile, which is a conventional organic solvent, chromatographers use ethanol, water or superheated water and carbon dioxide, which are eco-friendly solvents used for green chromatography for protecting our environment. So what are the advantages of the green chromatography? So low toxicity, so toxic substances can be reduced, toxic chemicals can be reduced, and no organic waste will be there, and no gradient illusion, high resolution, expense of buying and disposal of solvents and waste, less exposure of operator to potentially harmful solvents. So these are the applications of the green chromatography. In comparison to the conventional chromatography, green chromatography uses the polymer-based column are used in green chromatography, and flow rate is also at 0.5 milliliters per minute. The mobile phase used in the green chromatography is only water, whereas in the conventional chromatography, the mobile phases are used ethanol, methanol and water. Flow rate is also 1 milliliter per minute, and the column temperature of the green chromatography is 150 degrees centigrade, and the column temperature of the conventional chromatography is about 40 degrees centigrade. So what is this subcritical water chromatography? So subcritical water chromatography is used in the separation and analysis of the precipitation of the skincare products using HPWC, which is a subcritical water chromatography. Skincare products like Olay brand. So what happens in the skincare products? So many harmful chemicals are introduced in the skincare products. So using this subcritical water chromatography, we can determine the organic pollutants present in the skincare products. Thank you, and all for taking this on.